students, in the previous videos we have seen the problems on the distance between two skew lines and also the distance between parallel lines. From now onwards we are going to discuss about planes and their various types, means various forms of equations and also the problems. So planes, what do you mean by planes? See here, what are the simplest possible planes that we can think? The answer is coordinate plane. So here we can see coordinate planes in the space. See here, the plane containing x and y axis is called the xy plane, and the plane containing x and z axis is called xz plane, and similarly the plane containing z and y axis is called zy plane. So can you identify xy plane here? See this blinking plane is called as here xy plane because it contains x and y axis. Similarly, can you identify a yz plane? See here this blinking plane, so here it contains y and z axis, so that it is yz plane. Similarly, that xz plane, so this is xz plane, so it contains x and z axis, so that there are three coordinate planes in the 3D space. Now we will see equation of coordinate planes. So for that, here just I will here recall that previous, means in the starting of this chapter, here I have discussed something about the planes here. So just I am going to recall once again. So from this diagram here you can see, if you consider a point in the space, so that directed distance from yz plane is x, the directed distance from xz plane is y, means the directed distance from xy plane is z, means these are the distances of that point from these various planes. Now for any point on xy plane, z coordinate is equal to 0. Therefore, the equation of xy plane is given by z equal to 0. So here I am going to give that table for equation of planes here. So for the xy plane we have the equation that is z equal to 0. Similarly, here for any point on xz plane, y coordinate equal to 0. Therefore, equation of xz plane is y equals to 0. So for the second one here it is zx plane. So its equation is y equal to 0. The third one, for any point on yz plane, that x coordinate is 0. Therefore, equation of yz plane is x equal to 0. Therefore, for yz plane, here we have the equation x equal to 0. So these are the equations of the three planes. Now consider 3D space to see the meaning of normal. What do you mean by normal? Here it is the 3D space. A line perpendicular to plane is also called as normal. So normal to xy plane is z axis. Normal to xy plane, see here x, y. So xy plane. So for this one here, that z axis is perpendicular. So that z axis becomes normal to xy plane. Similarly, normal to yz plane is x axis, and also here that for xz plane here that y axis is normal. So this normal will be used in the equation of planes. So that here I have given that meaning here, and after that here we will go to derive first form of equation of plane. So that in both vector and Cartesian form, let us consider the first derivation, means that is result number 1. If n cap is a neat normal to a given plane and d is the length of the perpendicular drawn from the origin to the plane, then the vector equation of a plane is r vector dot n cap is equal to d. So this is the first form of equation of plane, where n cap is the unit normal to the given plane, and here d is the length of the perpendicular drawn from the origin to the plane. Now consider 3D space. X, Y and Z axis are there. So this is the origin. So n cap is a unit normal to a given plane. So now here that ON is what here? Distance from the origin. Distance from the origin means this plane is at a distance d from this origin. So that n is a point on the plane here, right? So from that here the distance is d. N cap is unit normal to a given plane means that n cap is exactly perpendicular to this plane. So this is a unit normal to the plane. ON vector means it is equal to d into n cap, because here it is at a distance d from the origin, so that ON vector can be written as a d into n cap. Now consider a point P on this plane, then OP vector. So this is here position vector of the point P. Now here we can take that vector, another one, that is NP, means join these points N and P. So NP is another vector, and OP vector can be taken as here small r vector. So what condition should be satisfied to say that point P is always on the plane? Obviously, the two vectors must be perpendicular. Means here we have that if the two vectors are perpendicular, then their dot product is 0 by the property of dot product. Therefore, we can consider NP vector dot ON vector is equal to 0, because here NP vector here, which is exactly perpendicular to this ON, so that this it means their dot product is equal to 0. Now NP vector can be written as OP minus ON dot ON vector is equal to 0. Now here we will replace the values here. ON vector is equal to what here? D into n cap, and OP vector is equal to r. Therefore, here substitute all the values. R minus d into n cap whole into dot with again d into n cap is equal to 0. Now here that d is not equal to 0, so that here we can transfer this d to this here right hand side, right? So right hand side here we can transfer this one, so it becomes again equal to 0. So in the next step we have r minus d into n cap dot n cap is equal to 0, because already we have transferred this d to this RHS side. Now here make the dot product that n cap with these two terms, so that r dot n cap minus d into 1, because n cap dot n cap means here it is equal to what here? 1, because the dot product of same unit vectors means that same unit vector it is equal to 1, because I dot I is equal to 1, j dot j is equal to 1, similarly k dot k is equal to 1, so that here we can take n cap dot n cap is equal to 1, so it is whole equal to 0. Now we can transfer d into 1 is what here? D, so that in the next step we have r dot n cap is equal to d, because we can transfer this minus d to this RHS part, so it becomes r dot n cap is equal to d, so that it is only the first form of equation of plane. So it is the vector form of the plane in a normal form. So the student, here this is the derivation. This is the derivation for our annual examination in both vector and normal form. Sorry, both vector and Cartesian form. So this is the vector equation of a plane in a normal form. In the next slide, here we are going to here derive this result one only, or this first equation only in Cartesian form. If n cap is the unit normal to a given plane and d is the length of the perpendicular drawn from the origin to the plane, then the vector equation of a plane is r vector dot n cap is equal to d. So again the same statement is here. So now here we can derive this equation in Cartesian form. Now consider if P is the point has the coordinates x, y, z. This implies OP vector can be written as here xi plus yj plus zk, which is also equal to r vector. Already we have taken in the previous diagram. If L, M, N are the direction cosines of the normal vector n cap, then we can write that n cap is equal to Li plus Mj plus Nk. Then the vector equation, it is already given here. So that is what here, r dot n cap is equal to d. Now we can replace the values in this one. So it becomes r vector is equal to what here? That is xi plus yj plus zk. We can write here, which is dot product with that n cap. N cap is what here? That is Li plus Mj plus Nk. So we can take here Li plus Mj plus Nk. It is whole equal to d. Now we can make the dot product here. So just consider scalar components of these two vectors here. X into L, xl plus y into M plus z into n. Right. Therefore, here we can take this equation Therefore, xl plus ym plus zn is equal to d. So, this is here Cartesian form of equation of plane. Right. So, this is the Cartesian equation of a plane in normal form. Here I am going to give some important note points. See students, in the vector form we have to consider r dot n cap is equal to d, where n cap is a unit normal to a given plane. See here, we have taken this is n cap, so that it is unit normal to a given plane. So in this form here, that d is the distance from the origin, means the distance of the plane from the origin. But here we have another vector form. Consider that is r dot n vector is equal to d, where n vector is a normal vector to a given plane. So in this case it is here n vector, so that this d is not the distance from the origin, because the difference is n cap is the unit normal. So in this case this d becomes the distance of the plane from the origin, but where n vector is normal to the given plane, therefore in this case this d is not the distance of the plane from the origin. So please students remember these points here. And some more points here. In Cartesian form, consider Lx plus My plus Nz equal to d, if L, M, N are the direction coefficients of the normal vector, so in this case D is the distance from the origin. But in another case, consider again Cartesian form, that is Ax plus By plus Cz equals to D. If A, B and C are the direction ratios of the normal vector, therefore in this case this D is not the distance from the origin. So please student, remember these two forms here. Whenever this form is given, means L, M, N are the direction coefficients are given with this equation of plane, then this D becomes distance of the plane from the origin. But if A, B, C are direction ratios are given, then in this case D is not the distance of the plane from the origin. Based on all these points here, I am going to solve one problem here. Take that question number 1. Find the vector equation of the plane which is at distance of 6 divided by square root of 29 from the origin, and its normal vector from the origin is 2i minus 3j plus 4k. So students, observe here this vector, it is what here? Normal vector, and it is the distance from the origin, means it is the distance of the plane from the origin. Okay, so in this diagram already we have derived that derivation here. So ON is the distance from the origin, D n cap is a unit normal to the plane. Now to find out vector equation of the plane, now consider here data given, that is D is equal to 6 divided by square root of 29, and normal vector, that is n vector, is equal to 2i minus 3j plus 4k. Now find the normal, unit normal here. So unit normal, that is n cap is equal to vector n divided by magnitude of n vector. So now find out the magnitude of the vector here, that is magnitude of n vector is equal to square root of 2 square, means it is 4 plus minus 3 whole square, it is equal to 9 plus 4 square is 16. Therefore which is exactly equal to square root of 29. Now write the unit normal. So n cap is unit normal, it is equal to n vector divided by magnitude of n vector. So it can be written as here 2i minus 3j plus 4k whole divided by square root of 29. So which is the value of n cap. Therefore the vector equation of the plane is r vector dot n cap is equal to D. Therefore we can replace the values here. R vector dot n cap is what here? 2i minus 3j plus 4k divided by square root of 29. So which is exactly equal to, that is 6 by square root of 29. So therefore it is the vector equation of the plane. So that you see in the form of r dot 2i minus 3j plus 4k divided by square root of 29 is equal to 6 divided by square root of 29. So based on this concept here, we will solve some more examples in the next video. Thank you students.